Over the last few years, I have gone through almost every major personal finance book on the market, from the basic ones like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Think and Grow Rich, to the more serious ones like One Up on Wall Street, The Millionaire Fast Lane, and The 4-Hour Work Week. When I started, I assumed they would all say the same thing. Save more, spend less, invest, done. But something interesting happened. The more I read, the more I realized that money is not a numbers game. It is a thinking game, a behavior game. Most of all, it is a decision-making game. Different authors, different stories, different examples. But across all of them, certain core ideas kept coming back. Principles that no generation has ever been able to disprove. Some will feel simple, some might make you uncomfortable. But if you genuinely understand even 4 or 5 of them, the way you see money will permanently change. Lesson 1. Wealth starts with one simple shift: assets versus liabilities. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is not famous because it teaches complex finance. It is famous because it introduced one idea that school never taught. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. Stocks, businesses, rental income. These are assets. Car payments, expensive gadgets, lifestyle upgrades you cannot afford. These are liabilities. The real problem is that most people mistake one for the other. As income grows, social pressure grows with it. There is this invisible rule that says if you are doing well, you should look like you are doing well. That pressure quietly pushes people toward liabilities. Lesson 2. Your job is not financial security. There are 4 ways to earn money: employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. The first 2 trade time for income. Stop working and the income stops. The last 2 operate differently. Systems and capital do the work. Income is tied to ownership, not hours. A job is a powerful starting point. It builds skills and creates discipline. But the problem begins when your entire financial life depends on that single salary. The lesson is not that everyone should quit and start a business. The lesson is to start building small assets on the side. Lesson 3. Working hard is not enough. You must work smart. The 4-hour work week challenged one deeply held belief: that busyness equals productivity. The real idea is leverage. If your income depends entirely on your direct effort, it has a natural ceiling. But when you build systems and automate effectively, value creation continues without your constant presence. This applies to personal finance too. Automated investments, automatic savings transfers, scheduled budgeting, these are systems that protect you from your own emotions. Lesson 4. There is no easy way to get rich. Getting rich easily does not exist, but getting rich faster does, and the difference is leverage. Build scalable systems, businesses, products, platforms that grow beyond your own hours. But here's the part most people miss. Fast lane success is almost never overnight. It is usually years of focused effort that looks sudden from the outside. Wealth is the outcome of compounding effort, skill, and decision-making over time. Lesson 5. Money is mostly psychology. 2 people can earn the same income. One builds stability, the other stays stressed. The difference is not intelligence. It is habits, patience, and emotional reactions. Most people lose not to the market, but to their own psychology. Focus on repeatable patterns, spending below your means, staying invested long enough, avoiding catastrophic mistakes. These patterns are boring, but they work. Lesson 6. Most people underestimate their own ignorance. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is rarely a talent gap. It is a knowledge and execution gap. Before chasing bigger results, close the ignorance gap first. Understand risk. Invest in your own financial education. Because the smartest investment you will ever make is learning how to think about money correctly.